Her name is lost to history, but her dying breath named a nightmare for an entire nation. In a single afternoon, she lost her husband, her father-in-law, her future, and, she believed, her God. Then, in a final spasm of pain, she gave birth to a son, declaring him no glory. This is the story of Ichabod's mother, the woman who literally died bringing despair into the world. Picture Israel 3,000 years ago. The tabernacle, God's sacred tent, stands at Shiloh. But the religion? It's a complete circus. Eli, the high priest, is old, blind, and worst of all, a passive father. His two sons, Phinehas and Hophni, run the sacrifices like casino bosses, skimming meat off the top, seducing women at the temple entrance, and treating God's altar like their private snack bar. The scripture doesn't pull any punches, saying they despised the offering of the Lord. And into this absolute dumpster fire of a dynasty, our anonymous woman marries. She becomes Phinehas's wife, daughter-in-law to Israel's holiest man, and yet, probably its loneliest. Can you even imagine Sunday lunch at that house? But what happened next would change the course of history forever. Fast forward to a battlefield at Aphek. Israel is fighting the Philistines and gets absolutely steamrolled. The leaders panic and decide, let's bring in the Ark of the Covenant, our cosmic good luck charm. They haul the sacred chest to the battlefield, shout themselves hoarse, and then lose again, this time catastrophically. 30,000 foot soldiers are killed. The Ark is captured. And Hophni and Phinehas, they bite the dust. A single runner escapes the slaughter, sprints all the way to Shiloh, and tells Eli the news. The 98-year-old priest, hearing that the ark is gone, topples backward off his chair, breaks his neck, and dies on the spot. In a single news cycle, Israel's worship, its army, and its leadership all collapse. But the worst headline hasn't even broken yet. Back in Shiloh, a heavily pregnant woman feels her first contraction the very moment she hears the messenger's footsteps. The text says, "Her labor pains came upon her, almost as if grief itself reached inside her and twisted the baby. As friends try to comfort her, the runner spills the trilogy of horrors. Israel has fled, your husband is dead, and the Ark of God has been captured." With every word, her heart rips another seam. Then the final blow. Your father-in-law, Eli, is dead too. Her body answers with a scream that isn't just pain, it's prophecy. Somehow, through the agony, she delivers. The midwives try the usual cheer. "Don't worry, you have a son." But she doesn't answer. No smile, no tears of joy, just a whisper that silences the entire room. Ichabod. Then she explains why. The glory has departed from Israel, for the Ark of God has been captured. Her eyes roll back, and the breath leaves her body. In Hebrew, the name is devastating. I, meaning not, and kavod, meaning glory. No glory. On her tongue, it's a funeral dirge and a theology lecture rolled into one. She doesn't curse God. She doesn't blame the Philistines. She just names the reality as she sees it. God has walked out, and he's taken all meaning with him. Why does this story still matter? We love tidy testimonies. Job gets double his wealth, Joseph gets promoted, Ruth gets Boaz. But Ichabod's mom, she gets none of it. Instead, she models raw, brutal honesty. She reminds us that sometimes the glory really does feel gone. Churches split, spouses leave, kids rebel, tumors metastasize. Pretending otherwise is just plastic faith. She teaches us that it's okay to name the void, to speak our loss out loud, even if our voice shakes. Because only an acknowledged emptiness can ever be refilled. But here is the twist that Scripture hides in plain sight. Ichabod isn't the final word. Years later, the ark returns to Israel. King David eventually dances before it with wild abandon. Solomon builds it a magnificent temple, and the prophets promise a future day when the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. as the waters cover the sea. The woman who thought she birthed despair actually birthed the hinge between two eras. Her death marks Israel's lowest point, but every low tide is just a setup for the flood tide to return. Glory departs so it can return purer, closer, and more real than before. So what do we do with Ichabod? The next time worship feels empty or the sermon feels dry, remember his mother. Ask the uncomfortable question, where is the glory? Then, keep asking. Because a glory that can be captured by an enemy isn't worth worshiping, but a glory that returns after you've named its absence? That glory lasts forever. If stories like this help you see the Bible with fresh eyes, tap that subscribe button and stick around. There are more gritty narratives on the way. Thanks for watching, and may your today hold more hope than Ichabod's yesterday.